guys, Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Welcome to the video, guys. How are you all doing? You know what? Who needs boring gameplay when I can make a drama alert update video on Clash Royale every day? Honestly, it's not that I'm trying to milk, all the anger right now out there. It is that every day, it's something else, and today is no exception. You know things are bad when Royale API needs to put in their Q&A section of their article, is this a joke for April Fools? I mean, come on, dude. Come on. It's not, even if many suggested it was. It's a real test. We'll get to that in just a moment. Trust me, I don't have time to write several paragraphs for a joke. Well, you know what you could do? SML, you could use OpenAI. You could use OpenAI to write joke paragraphs, add it to the website. I'm sure it'll be a massive hit. All right, so I want to take a deep dive on Drew's Twitter today, the community manager. Before I do so, let's talk about the big announcement, right? Actually, you know what? One more thing I want to show you. New tweet from B-Rad. Dude, why did Supercell remove the book of books from Past Royale? Of course it's still going to be available. Here you go. It's in the shop at a 7 times value for just $55, guys. There it is. There it is. There's the book of books. Oh, man. Anyway, that's dirty. That's a dirty one, man. That's a dirty one. Anyway, Drew says, first of all, guys, we'll get to all this stuff. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's stay with the point here, Ash. Next season, Path of Legends will be played exclusively with Mega Draft. We've never done this before, so it may be awesome. It may be terrible. All feedback welcome. Battles will be played at level 11, so hopefully not too much of a problem with under-leveled cards. Whoa. So all Path of Legends is now just going to be exclusively Mega Draft. Wow, man. Okay, what is the early reception here? Riley says not even trying to hate, but what are content creators supposed to do? I'm sure that's the number one concern on your mind, right? What about us content creators? Grand challenges, regular ladder are just filled with trash players like yours truly. Nobody wants to watch that or daily Mega Draft. Drew replied to like everybody, so you get a lot of insight from Supercell here. Several content creators brought this up when they asked them for feedback. Some are even saying they will straight up not play next month. However, we have a very wide player base and believe there are people out there who will enjoy this content. We don't know if we don't try. I'm not just saying this because I'm a content creator, seriously. But no one cares about content creators. Maybe some of you guys do. And Riley's like one of my favorite dudes out there, but like, if there's ever a decision to be made that benefits the overall player base as a whole, I think I can speak for most content creators. Like, we're for that. And then, how can I make content around this is somewhat of an afterthought here. They have Anaban says, interesting change. It's going to be fun, says Anaban, right? He could have been trolling or he could have been serious. Drew says that's the plan. Am I the only one whose Twitter is just all out ads, I feel like now? SK says, I appreciate the team taking a big leap and trying something new. Seems nice for low-level players. That being said, it seems a little extreme. Mega Draft is fun, but I have a feeling this will become very stale as the season progresses. Not flexibility for 30 days. Fair enough take. We'll see how it goes. Thanks. Please, I beg, take this back, says Spicy Nachos. Ladder was always the best indicator of how the meta evolves over time. Mega Draft Ladder completely removes the meta gameplay, and we're more or less in the dark until competition time. He says that's an interesting take. Thanks. We actually shared this tweet by Lex in yesterday's video. Content creators are speaking up, and then Drew says, saw that tweet. Lex is a nice dude, and I respect his opinions. Okay, how about CRL next month? Says Mystery Cat. I take it the players who don't like the Mega Draft need to spend more time and the opportunity to play MC. This is true and something we took into account because everyone is on the same game mode. No one will have an advantage over another. This is a really bad idea, says Zom. I understand your point of view, but you can make it fun in the beginning, but everyone will hate it at the end. Fair enough, we will find out, says Drew. I like the idea if it worked every season will feel different and fun. If you like the game mode. Of course, if you have to do it all the time, the potential, okay, so yeah, I mean, that's something we're thinking about. Maybe this would lead to a separate ladder, which has a seasonal game mode each month. I actually like this idea. A third ladder We get ladder, we get trophy road, Path of Legends, and then a rotating game mode every month, right? Every season. I love that idea. I think that draft mode, mega draft mode is awesome. I really, really enjoy the game mode, right? But I really agree. The feedback on this one is a little mixed, right? But I personally think that mega draft after a month, after maybe a week, is going to get old. And like, I kind of liked Path to Legends. Like, that's where I played most of my match. You can see my game log on a Royale API, Stats Royale. Like, all I play is Path to Legends. So that's kind of weird. They took it away, you know? Furthermore, you might be wondering what happens if you don't have a card, you know, in Mega Draft. It will be grayed out, so you just can't select it. There you go. more good news for you guys. So what does Tag think? Removing the main game mode for 30 days in Clash Royale is a ridiculous, unnecessary risk. It feels horrible to lose your favorite way to play the game in a trade for something new. It should be an addition as a second-ranked ladder or tournament, not as a substantial sacrifice. Worst case scenario, I feel like they could make every league up to Ultimate Champion Mega Draft if they really wanted to try something new. Okay, so basically every league up to Ultimate Champion Mega Draft, and it reverts back to the old Path of Legends. Drafting takes a ton of time, and strategy mobile games are meant to be fast, and a lot of people won't want to stand for the time of the draft. Killing content creators. It was an incredible out-of-touch decision. Content creation is just a piece of it. Content creation is a free advertising for the game, but what about all the players that just want to jump into a game in the deck they played for years? You memorize how to play a deck and... Memorize how to play a deck, and it's fun to grind mindless games since you know the matchups and it's relaxing. Now in draft, you'll have to be forced for the longer game modes, more mentally draining than you have to think every single match. It'd be cool if it was a ranked draft, was an option so we can play that. You know what, guys? Well, this is actually a good little side tangent here. Drew is trying to destroy the game. This update cannot be justified, says Not Justin. And Tag goes, no one at Supercell actively wants to destroy a game. If you think about it, there's no incentive for them to want a game to die. They literally lose their job. Usually decisions are made by an entire dev team, and front-facing community managers typically get all the hate. I wish this update didn't happen too. I wanted to clarify, the community managers get way too much personal insults for decisions they make, especially when they take the time to relay the negative feedback. It must be an incredibly difficult job on updates like this. Okay, so I agree 100% with Tag, man. Like, listen, it's the internet. Everybody's going to flame everybody anyway, no matter what I say, no matter what Tag says, no matter what anybody says. So, you know, I feel like this is falling on deaf ears. But ultimately, he's right, you know? I mean, giving feedback, I'm all for it. Like, everything that Tag said, everything that Riley said, everything that Lex said, everything that B-Rad said, everything that I've said the last few days here, I don't give any apologies for. But when you're out there, it doesn't matter what the hell you're doing. Let me get on my soapbox for 15 seconds. It doesn't matter what the hell you're doing. But if you're out there just flaming people on the internet or doing whatever, dude, like, it's only hurting yourself, right? Like, you know, like, I can guarantee Drew has thick skin. All the content creators have thick skin. Like, you can say whatever the hell you want to any of us. It is what it is. But you're making yourself a pretty negative. It will weigh on you. If you're young, you might not understand yet. But just going out there and just flaming everybody just for the sake of it, A, it's not going to accomplish anything. It's just going to create more division, right? And B, it's just not the way to make your opinions heard, right? If you have a strong opinion, you garner someone's respect and then you talk to them from a position of strength. It's just negotiation kind of 101, right? Anyway, that being said, if you're angry about something, there's no worries, no problem being angry. And by the way, Clash of Shane is hiring editors. There's no issues being angry either, you know, like, so it just, you know, whatever. Off the soapbox. All right. What do we have here? We have 100,000 dislikes now on the Update for Losers YouTube video. Okay, bravo, community, you have done it. 100,000 dislikes. I want to end with this sentiment here from Wild7 Rapper. This update has nearly killed one of the most fundamental mechanics of the game, card levels, TLDR at the end. Should I read the whole thing or TLDR it? Let's read the whole freaking thing. Who cares? The 4 viewers who are left here. Okay. For 7 years, Clash Royale has introduced new cards periodically to give people something to do. If your cards are all level 13, you wait until the next card release and you max the next one. It gave you incentive to keep pushing on ladder for rewards and get those new card levels up. Level 14 added even more onto this, although the community didn't accept it all that much because it wasn't done right. Even more grinding was dropped on us all over 100 cards, all at once for over 100 cards. It caused a gold shortage, which they attempted to fix. It didn't work. People started buying Pass Royale even more for the magic coin and the 40,000 gold inside of it. Fast forward to today, our good friend Drew announced that the next season's Path of Legends will be Mega Draft. It's an experiment they're trying, and they understand it could go horribly. All battles will be played at level 11 and all the way to Ultimate Champion. See where I'm going with this? I do you? Within the same update, 2v2, Party Mode, and Path of Legends are all now capped at level 11. After 7 years of maxing your collection, the only way to get an advantage is off Trophy Road. Trophy Road is the only game mode not to have this restriction, meaning if you don't play Trophy Road, there is no longer an incentive to max your cards to level 14 and possibly level 15. I will interject and say that there will be, and that's why they're coming out with level 15. To give us an incentive other than only Trophy Road left to maximize your cards, giving them some new ability or something like that, right? This renders most magic items more useless. People already use the card boost potion or don't use the card boost potion, and they will get even less because they don't care about Trophy Road. Books become less valuable. Magic coins. Wait a second. Books are still valuable. They're still $55, right? They're still valuable. Wild cards will become even stronger than books if it takes 2 books to legendary to get a wild card, blah, blah, blah. If this change stays, there's no incentive to level your cards at all since they're all level 11 anyways. The only real incentive is masteries. The masteries at level 14 just gives you banner tokens. It's better to keep leveling up to 12 for all the gems and gold rewards since badges are basically pointless. If they end up keeping this change, there will be almost no reason to level your cards for the rewards. TLDR, Trophy Road is now the only place that card levels matter. If this doesn't change, most magic items will become useless. Well, then we don't have to complain about magic items not being in Pass Royale, I guess. Silver lining, man. Silver freaking lining, dude. Instead of level up. Okay, so how do you guys feel about that? I actually think he makes a great point. It's weird to simultaneously be complaining about them removing all these ways or adding ways that we have to, additional levels to cards, etc. But I think he brings up a good point. If ladder isn't a popular game mode, which I always hear that it's not the most popular game mode out there, and now it's the only reason to level your cards beyond level 11, does it really even matter? I'm having a philosophical moment right now. Does anything matter? It's Clash Royale Nihilism 101, boys and girls. I want to hear from you guys as always, especially on this one. How do you feel about Path of Legends being changed to Mega Draft? I like Mega Draft. I have a feeling I'm not going to feel that way in a few weeks. But hey, this is an experiment at the end of the day. Let me know how you feel, guys. Let me know if you like these videos talking about what's going on in the zeitgeist of the Clash Royale community, or if you just want some good old-fashioned gameplay. Guys, thanks for watching, and as always, take care, guys.